can't sleep, or you can pop up the computer and listen to me, while you're just laying there thinking about stuff. Yeah. My videos are just fantastic. You can hear Dewey? That? Or can you hear me singing Dewey, Dewey? Dewey, Dewey. Oh, we can go down. That is fantastic. Okay, what'd you say, 39? I have 8. And b squared. And what's the valuation for b? -5, right?
So it'd be 8.
Yep, 8 times. What's -5 squared? 25. Okay. 8 times 25, or if I have 8 quarters, I have $2, right? 200. $200. $200.
Oh, no.
Huh? I think so. All right, let's go on then. Let's do some fun stuff with negative exponents. Okay. Now some of this is from you're going to be combining 7.1, which is multiplying powers with the same base and dividing powers with the same base. And then we had powers to powers, where we had exponents outside parentheses, where we multiply, right? Okay, so we're going to be combining those with this one. And that's what... Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. Well, I would listen to me, because you weren't here yesterday, were you? So I would probably listen to me. But that's just me. All right, m to the 8th times m to the -5th. That's really funny, Dewey. What do I do with the exponents?
This one we number 53.
Yep, 53.
You
Same base.
you add them.
Add the exponents. Fantastic. 8 plus -5 is, that's right, the third.
It's in the third.
Very good, Al.
49.
49? No, it's m cubed. Yeah, you could do 54, you could do 55, you could do 56, 57, 58. How about 59? What do I do with the coefficients? 59.
What you do with the coefficients?
Multiply them, right? 2 times 5. And then I have a to the -3 times a to the 4th. So I'm going to add my exponents, right? So I have 10 a to the 1st. If you want to put a 1 there, that's cool. If not, don't worry about it. 10a or 10a to the 1st is acceptable. What about number 62? I have x to the -9th times x to the 3rd.
We'll make it 2x.
Careful, I'm multiplying. So what do I do with the exponents? Same base. Add them, right? Okay, what's -9 plus 3? -6. Okay, what did I tell you about negative exponents?
Make it positive.
Well, first of all, I can never leave negative exponents in my answer, right? Okay, if you do, I have to mark it wrong because that's a major concept. Okay, so somebody said to flip them. I can't remember who. Yeah, it's just like a regular whole number. So I'm going to put 1 on the bottom. I'm going to flip it and make my exponent positive. That's what we learned yesterday. So I have 1 over x to the 6th. And that rule that we learned yesterday also works the other way. If this was 1 over x to the negative 6, flip it, make the exponent positive. Okay, so it works both ways. That was the new thing we learned yesterday. So now we're going to actually be putting a lot of those properties, 3 or 4 properties we learned on 7.1 with our new negative exponent property. So it's going to start getting pretty complicated.
How about 72?
I can do 71. I'll do 71. That equals 1.
How you know?
It's raised to 0 power.
Oh.
See, if I were to multiply every exponent by 0, they would all be 0. And anything raised to the 0 is 1. Want to do 72? Okay. I'm going to go inside my parentheses, and if there's no exponent, I'm going to put a 1 there just so that I don't mess up. Yeah. Okay, so negative 2 to the 1 times negative 5 is negative 2, and because I don't want to screw up negatives or anything, I'm going to put that in parentheses to the negative 5. X to the positive 10, right? Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. And y to the 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. All right. Now remember, I can't leave negative exponents in my answer, right? Now I'm going to put this all over 1. Now, after a while, you guys, you're probably going to end up doing this step in your head. Putting it over 1 or, but for now, let's go ahead and do it.
How did people show this in front of me?
Huh? Oh, you guys are going to do spectacular during finals. I have a feeling. Especially those students that are sleeping, because it's being absorbed. Okay, negative 2 to the negative 5th, top or bottom? No, bottom. I'm still going to use parentheses just because it looks cool. And I'm going to change the exponent to positive. How about x to the 10th? Yeah, it's just going to stay where it's at. It's got a positive exponent already. So it's not going to go anywhere. And y to the negative 20? Yeah, it's got to go down. Change the exponent to positive 20. So there's my answer. So they're getting tricky. Kind of like President Nixon, tricky dick. Yeah, do you think you can do the rest of it? There's some, there are some pretty tricky ones here.
Like I can solve number 96 right now.
73 through 87. You guys don't have to multiply these out, okay? For instance, 73, I have the same base, right? So I'm just going to add the exponents, 2 plus 9. That gives me 7 to the 11th power. If you were to multiply that out, it'd be a pretty big number. In fact, your calculator may even put that in scientific notation. Then you guys go, calculator's broke. All right, what about 74? What do I do with same base in a fraction? I am dividing, but what do I do with the exponents? Subtract them. Very good, Nick. 8 minus 5. 4 to the third. Anything else interesting here? Oh, here's a power to a power. 76. I have 5 cubed raised to the 2, so what am I going to do? Multiply, because it's outside the parentheses, right? 5 to the 6th. Huh? All right, got it. 77. Same base in a fraction, they're being divided. What do I do with the exponents? Good. So I have 5 minus a negative 4. 6 to the 9th power. Any other interesting ones here? Yeah, let's do 80 and 81. Okay, outside the parentheses, so I have to multiply. I get 7 to the negative 4 times 5, negative 20. Am I done?
No.
Why?
You have to,
Yeah, I can never leave negative exponents in my answer. Think of this as over 1. So I have 1 over 7 to the 20th.